referee looks at his watch. Any second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to WantMyBet TV. My name's Will.
And I'm Tom.
We're talking Bundesliga.
Sure.
Good episode this one. Hoffenheim.
Yes.
Interesting little team, interesting manager.
Yeah.
Tom has the snapshot of everything you need to know. So
Loads.
sit back, listen up.
Yeah, this is a good one. So, yeah, Hoffenheim had a bit of a weird season last year, but finished third and qualified for the Champions League. First time in their history.
Great finish in the league.
In the league, you've got to say, hats off to them.
Yeah.
Done very, very well to finish third. And they're playing in the Champions League this year.
They're a club on the up, aren't they?
They are on the up.
But mainly to do with the manager.
Their manager, so Julian Nagelsmann, he's only 31.
Yeah.
He's younger than me.
He's highly rated.
And he's absolutely smashing it. He's been the manager since 28, the youngest ever in Bundesliga history.
He's making waves.
He's making absolute waves.
And he's already been snapped up, hasn't he?
He's already got a job next year as
Yeah.
well. Like, he knows he could do whatever he wants this year.
But that means that this is his last season in charge of the club that basically made his name.
Yeah, so I think
they could have a good season this season.
Yeah, but it's a really weird one, I think.
Okay, so
they could have an amazing season because it's his last season in charge.
Or
they're in the Champions League.
you're right.
Or he's already said he's going to join.
They can already see that the future is not
Exactly. I think it's a weird time to announce it. So he's joining RB Leipzig at the start of next season.
Yeah.
So I think this is a weird one.
Didn't they sell their top scorer?
So yeah, they've a little bit about last season as well. So they were in the Champions League qualifying, lost to Liverpool, who went to the final.
Yeah.
So they dropped out of the Champions League, went into the Europa League. Obviously, if you've qualified for the Champions League, you think you do well in the Europa League.
One of the better teams in the
One of the better teams. Finished bottom of the Europa League group.
Maybe he chose to not concentrate on that. I don't know.
It's weird. It's very weird. But yes, they've lost their top scorer from last season as well. Mark Uth.
Yeah.
Scored 14 league goals last year. He's gone to one of their main rivals, Schalke.
Yeah.
They only lost one of their last 10 games to finish third. So they were flying at the end. They didn't really have any other competitions to play in. So they were concentrating on the league. Smashed it in the league at the end. Key players to mention, Kramaric, who's Croatian, played in the World Cup for Croatia. Decent, used to play for Leicester.
Yes, okay.
Steven Zuber, Swiss, again, went to the World Cup, did well. Nadiem Amiri is a German attacking centre midfielder, solid. And Kevin Vogt, German centre half, very, very decent.
Transfers, have they done any good business or not?
Not bad business. I wouldn't have gone. We've qualified for the Champions League.
Okay, right.
It's a weird one because it's like, does he want to sign these players for this club now,
the next club,
or does he want to hang on to them and wait until the transfers? I find it really strange. But they've signed a few. Leonardo Bittencourt from Koln, who got relegated. 6 mil left winger. They've also signed Vincenxo Grifo from Mönchengladbach, another left winger. Signed 2 left wingers. Right. Maybe an attacking left back or something. And they've also signed a striker from Standard Liege, Ishak Belfodil. Okay. Belfodil.
So no massive names.
No massive names, but he's made his name, Nagelsmann, of getting players that
getting the best out of players.
Getting the best out of players. So they may not be great value in this transfer market, but they might turn out to be very, very good players.
Okay, so what's the verdict then? If they finished third last year, they've got Champions League this year.
I think they're going to struggle with the Champions League and the league. And lost their top scorer, lost Serge Gnabry. So he was on loan from Bayern Munich last year. He's banged in 10 goals. He's gone back to Bayern. And
so
the
like the 2 top
is,
scorers probably.
Exactly. So Gnabry is rumoured to going to play for Bayern this year, so they didn't want to let him go. I think there's a lot of pressure on Kramaric to get their goals.
Yeah.
I think they're going to struggle to qualify. I don't think they'll do that well in the Champions League, and I think they'll struggle to get back in the Champions League again next year.
Yeah.
So we said third last year, managers off at the start of next season. We've gone 6th
little slip
for Hoffenheim.
I think that sounds about right.
Yeah,
if you're getting into the Champions League, you need to keep your keep your main squad and bolster it, get depth.
And keep your manager.
Not lose.
Not lose your manager, your top 2 players. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I think they're going to struggle.
That would be a shame if they struggle, but it does. That sounds right.
It is about right.
Let us know if we missed anything, any names that we should have mentioned. That is Hoffenheim for you. Check our YouTube channel for all the other previews that we've done. Subscribe to the channel and we'll see you on the next one.
See you later.
See you later.
Now then, the referee looks at his watch. Any second now.